I know my life would be completely different if I didn't have this surgery. Instead of having a fully functioning vagina, I have a man-made vagina.
Devan Merck was born with a rare medical condition called MRKH.
I was basically born without a vagina, a cervix. My uterus was a unicornuate uterus, which is where it was basically a little dut. It wasn't completely formed.
Since the diagnosis at just 12 years old, Devan has endured many difficult surgeries to lessen the pain and to build her a vagina.
At the age of 13, I had a hysterectomy, and then after that, I had my reconstructive surgery. They had to basically make a vaginal opening for me so that I could have intercourse.
One of Devan's biggest supports has been best friend Megan, who also suffers from the condition.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Devan and I met in December of 2009. We had surgery together at the same time. I could not have done this at all without you.
You're the only person that understands my situation.
I think she handles everything with grace. You're strong, you know.
I don't know, I get all emotional when I really think about it all.
Living with the condition made it hard for Devan to date when she was younger.
I was scared to open up. I was scared of what they were going to do and say, because I do have scars and I don't know if I feel different. And then some guys are, you know, when it came to sex, I couldn't have sex. So it was difficult to have a boyfriend that was okay with that. Definitely ended some relationships fairly quick. I did have one boyfriend after my surgery. He seemed accepting at first, but then we'd have our arguments, and that's where he would start calling me names, reminding me about my surgeries and how different I was. It hurt me. It hurt my feelings.
But 5 years ago, she married her husband, Trent.
She's beautiful. I mean, the first time I saw her, you know, she walked up and I was stunned, you know. Devan is the most kind, loving person that I've ever met. She's just amazing in all ways.
He's just such a loving person. He's so good to me. After all I've been through, I never thought that I would find somebody like him.
I'm very proud of Devan. I mean, I know that this condition is really difficult emotionally. I'm just glad I'm here to support her.
And now the couple are hoping to take their next steps together.
We've been trying for about 4 years now to start our family. We were going to adopt twice, and they just didn't work out for different reasons, and that's okay.
We believe surrogacy would be the best option because adopting a child is just, it's a hard process.
I had to deal with seeing my friends and family start their families, have babies, and post all these pictures on Facebook and Instagram of how happy they were with their newborns and their belly pictures. I'm like, oh, I wish that could be me. I wish I could give my husband that. And then seeing my husband hold my friends' babies and seeing how well he does with them and how happy he is, it hurts sometimes that I couldn't give that to him.
I think she feels guilty about it, but I mean, she shouldn't be. I don't hold it against her, ever. No matter what, I'll still love her, you know, so.
Today, Devan is visiting a gynecologist to find out whether she is able to harvest her own eggs and move forward with surrogacy.
Coming to terms with your child not being able to get pregnant and carry her own child, and accepting that was very difficult. It's been such a long, tireless roller coaster ride.
I am nervous about what the doctor will have to say.
We got to stay optimistic, and I do believe that it's going to be successful. Yeah.
It is extremely important to me because I've wanted this for so long. It would mean everything to me to be a mother. Everything in the world.
Hello. Hi. Hey, Nathan Mortel, nice to meet you.
Gina, how are you?
Hey, nice to meet you. So I know you would like to trying to see the ovaries on the sonogram today, if possible. We'll try to see that, okay?
That would be amazing. That makes me happy. I'm super excited.
Hold on. Here we go. Here's the ovary. You see?
Yeah.
That's the left ovary. Actually, let me increase that. We'll see better on the screen. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the other ovary.
Yes.
Here's the other ovary. All right, that's it. Torture is over.
That actually is the best news that I've had in a very long time. It really is.
Very good news. Thank you so much. You have been wonderful.
Yes.
I appreciate it all.
You're welcome. Can I give you a hug?
Yes. He was able to find my ovaries.
Both ovaries.
Yeah, both ovaries. And
With no problem. And everything looked really good and healthy. That to me tells me you should be able to have your own.
yes, my own. So hopefully the surrogacy stuff will work out.
Her ovaries seemingly are normal. They produce eggs. So whenever she is ready, they can retrieve those eggs, put in a test jar and put some semen in from her husband, create an embryo, and will have a perfectly genetic offspring of themselves. The future is looking very positive.
The couple hope that they will have their own biological baby by this time next year.
Right now we're we're trying to save up as much money as we can so that we can afford the IVF and the surrogacy. I'm talking to a really good friend of mine that has offered to be our surrogate. My hopes for the future are to finally have a family, finally have a baby in my arms. I'm so ready.